think I worry when we begin to address a crisis by the first thing we do is take options off the table. I don't think the administration should do that.
Have they done that?
I'm going to saying no military. He seems to operate that way most of the time. There are military options that don't involve putting troops on the ground in Crimea.
Does Dick Cheney have a point? Do you take options off the table before you see where it's going?
Dick Cheney should keep his mouth quiet. Dick Cheney is the one that put us in the worst standing that we've ever been in with the world, with his false information that he gave in Iraq. And if we would had Dick Cheney running this place, we'd be at war with everybody. He should just keep his mouth shut and stay at home. He's no longer in office. We don't need Dick Cheney. He put us in the worst shape, this country in the worst shape that it's ever been in.
So where do we go? Rand Paul, for example, saying we suspend American loans and aid to Ukraine. What do you think the next step is? And what is your role? What is Congress's role in all of this?
Well, as I said, Congress's role, I think, is to show that the West will step up and we will focus more on the region, that we will make sure that we give some aid to the Ukrainians so that they can make sure that they are less dependent on Russia. And I think that's what we need to focus on. Look, we're not going to go to war. And we've got these, so the only answer is diplomacy. That's why the president's talking to China. That's why he's talking to Germany, the Germans. That's why he's talking to the French. And if we're going to do sanctions, the president also knows that sanctions only work when it's done in a multilateral way and getting all of our allies together. And that's what his focus should be in. I ultimately think that what Mr. Putin is doing is going to backfire on him. What he was trying to do with the Olympics, etc., is to show that he can play on a world stage. But if he continues to move in the way that he's going, the countries over the former Soviet countries, they're going to move even closer to the West.